Hello everybody. So we are back in the kitchen. Past 2 days, things that have gone on. You can see I've got, I put on the primer, the white primer for the woodwork. So that is all nice and primered. I got both sides and then this window sash. So that is all done. So that's all primered out. Ready for backsplash at this point. Once Dad gets out, we are going to tackle backsplash and get that all done. Now you'll also notice, if you haven't from other videos, and I don't know how many I've taken at night, but the lighting's different in here now. Used to have this drop ceiling, and you'll see a bunch of wires hanging down here, right here. Tell you about those in a minute. But this nice hole that needs to be repaired tomorrow. But this drop ceiling, we used to have the fluorescent lights that lined all the corners, and it really wasn't, it was very bright. It wasn't a great lighting. 4 cans. That's what is now replacing that. And it gives us a nice, it gives a nice warmer feel to the kitchen. Better lighting just for this area that it gives, and it's nice and warm. So that's gonna be the lighting for here. Now, the great thing about the lighting that I chose is that it is the Philips Hue lighting system. Oh, let's get to this real quick first. This is all the lights. So this was the old fan. We drew off the fan for power here. And tomorrow I'm going to get up there in the attic and I'm going to put a junction box in, because pretty much we just draw off for each of these 4 lights here. And that's fine. These take equivalent of, excuse me, 12 watts. I think 11 or 12 watts each bulb takes, but it gives off 800 lumens, so you're looking at about 60 to 75 watt bulb for each one, which is great for in here. And we're only using up 11 or 12 watts, and that's great. But this will, all this wiring will go up into a junction box up top, and then that hole that you see there, I will cover that. I saved one of the holes that I cut out for this can light, and I will cover that up. Then this whole drop ceiling area, which you see, I've got to patch that up tomorrow. You know, get some nice patch on there, and then also I got to finish patching this corner, which was kind of ugly as well. And that will get done. Once we're all done here, the next thing to do is we're going to cove out with a 3/4 inch cove right here. Block it, then take a crown molding. So we'll have a V here with a 3/4 inch block. And then we have the Hue light strips. And we're going to put them all the way around so we have some uplighting. So if we don't need the downlighting, we have a nice uplighting with the Hue light strips. Here is where we drew off the power. Now this was the original power that was for these lights, these fluorescent lights. All we did was make it an outlet. We'll plug in the strip lighting into there, and then everything's controlled by switches, special switches, the Hue lighting switches, and then also smartphones, whatever. So we're good. Now, the nice thing about the Hue lighting system is right now we're on just standard lighting. But here we can change it, and let's go to a set lighting. Oh, everyday lighting here. So right now we're on standard. We can run to an antique. Gives us an antique lighting, which kind of changes the feel of the room. And then also we can go to a halogen. There's an halogen lighting for you. Fluorescent. You know, this is what we had. Very cold, bright light in this room. And then skylight, kind of a natural feel. And then we can go to a night light, which is a nice, you know, everything's settled. Time to go to bed. And I really like this night light. I like how that's doing. Now, those are the white options. The nice thing also is we've got the color series. So sets, this is one of my wife's favorites. When we go to, I think it's not nature. Let's go to butterflies and we'll hit, we've got a purple. Ooh, that's a little bit more purple than, it kind of moves with the picture, but I think that I'm catching a little bit more purple than what really it's deemed to be when you see it up close. So it's moving through that picture and it's picking out colors and changing the mood to that. Another very favorite one of my wife is called Albuquerque. Let's see if we can get Albuquerque here. Skies. Here's Albuquerque. Kind of gives a reddish, orangish kind of hue to it. Very subtle. Very relaxing. What I use mostly, the app OnSwitch. That's the one that I use most of all. I like the palettes that they have. They have some that you can buy, but here's Sahara. Little brighter, not as orangish. You know, keep on moving with the picture as you deem. Passing Clouds. So it will kind of, the light will move in and out with the passing clouds. There you go, a little overcast right now. Iceland. Probably going to be pretty bluish. Cold. Another one that we can go to, I don't think any of those, yeah, just candlelight there. They have another one, it's called Color Flows. You can do a slow multicolor. Let's do a slow single color. Actually, no, slow multicolor. And so what it's going to do is it's going to go around and hit different colors. And just keep on moving. You can kind of see we move like a pink hue over here to a white hue. And it's just going to keep on moving. And it's getting pinker, almost to a purple. It's just called the color flow, and it moves things around a little bit at a time. Next thing we can go to is just a little accent lighting. You can go to a regular red, so that gives you a real red in here. And again, what I'm seeing on the video, that's pretty red. When you're here, it's red, but it just doesn't look the same on the video. An orange or a yellow. We can come down to a blue or a purple. Pretty intense colors. They do have a tinted lighting, which is more of a rose or a gold. Here's like a lilac. And a steel, which is in the blue series. So it gives you a lot of options. Like I said, I'm using the Philips Hue system. Really like it. Using the OnSwitch app as well, and liking that. That's probably my favorite app that I found so far. Nature. What's under nature now? Nothing under nature. I'm going to try and hit you one more before we sign off here. Let's go to clubs and lounges. What the heck. And I'll give you, this is called Cocktail Lounge. So it kind of gives you a red and a blue off here with just some lighting over here. This kind of gives you a cocktail lounge kind of feel. They do have a couple more. One's called Ultra Purple. You can see you get a deep purple, kind of loungy pink, and a red lounge. So that's it. Let's get back to everyday lighting. This is standard, they call it. But that's it. Nice lighting. Was a lot of work today, getting these can lights in and getting everything situated for the Hue lighting system. But well worth it. It's probably best pop that I've had for my dollar so far. Talk to you later. Bye.